Mind games. Gita lays emphasis on our senses, as they are gateways between our inner and outer world. Neuroscience says that neurons that fire together wire together. The Gita's words to convey a similar message using the language of its time. Our brain has about 100 billion neurons. Some of them are wired by DNA to take care of automatic functions of body, and some are wired by us during our lifetimes. On the first day before a driving wheel, all of us found it difficult to drive and then slowly got used to it. This is because of hardwiring that the brain does with unutilized neurons to coordinate all the activities involved in driving. Same happens with all the skills, starting from simple walking to sports to complex surgeries by a surgeon. Hardwiring saves a lot of energy for brain and makes our lives easy. A newborn is a universal baby capable of many things. The domestication done by family, peers, and society leads to formation of many neural patterns. These patterns expect us to look for a particular type of impulses and sensations from external world, and we work hard to get them. For example, we all like to hear praise about ourselves, as our neural patterns expect and enjoy the same. These patterns are foundations for expectations, prejudices, and judgments. Combination of these patterns coupled with efforts made are nothing but ahankar. And in today's world, success and happiness are defined as getting sensations matching our neural patterns. One gets centered in self once these are broken. As a result, joy flows as we are no more dependent on external sensations, and Krishna calls it Atma Raman. To live a Gita life is to use various instructions and instruments given in Gita to break these patterns, which makes us joyful and free of judgments.